Number 5, I got the Dolphins.
So do I.
I have the Ravens here at 5.
Nice.
I
Nice.
I like
That's
that.
fine for the Dolphins. I think that's a touch high though.
You think so?
Yeah,
I
like
think
I
I think
just
They're
Jalen
just so
Waddle,
explosive.
they're so unpredictable. Their offense is so it's the same as Minnesota's really.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
yeah,
I think their offense is very similar to Minnesota's.
they've just given up a I feel like they've given up a lot of points though. Yeah,
Maybe
they've given up I think yeah, the Dolphins have given up the most points in the AFC.
they're leading the AFC East right now
That's what. Yeah, and they're 7-2.
behind the Chiefs. Like
But like the most points in the AFC against
Yeah,
still,
that's a
they're
little
winning
that's a
games.
little
Like, they're
bad.
playing they're playing games and they're playing well and they're winning games.
that's okay.
I was
That's
gonna
fair.
say they're playing games and winning well, but that didn't make sense. They're playing well and winning games.
They are
Yes.
playing football games. That's true.
They are. So I have them at 5. I think they're solid. As long as everyone stays healthy and they're doing what they're doing. I think Mike McDaniels is an awesome coach. I love his vibes. I think he's just the coolest guy ever. He's so funny. And I think this whole team works really well together.
For sure.
I agree. I
All
agree.
right. Coming to the top four, we all have the exact same top four.
Yeah,
What's
just in
yours going to
different
be?
orders. Just in different orders. This is interesting. I'm gonna start off. I'm gonna go with the Eagles at 4. Um,
Excuse me?
their
Wow.
ceiling for me in my power rankings has always been 3. Um,
Okay.
I don't think they're better than the Chiefs. I don't think they're better than the Bills. And now, after seeing how they played the Commanders, I don't think they're that much better than the Vikings. But they're still top 4, obviously. Like they're still really good. They're still probably going to be NFC Championship contenders. I don't know if
Dude,
they're
they
contenders, but I think they're great, but they're number 4.
do you not remember 2 months ago they beat the bricks off of Minnesota in prime time? Like
Yeah,
they're
in prime time.
I don't think I like
I
they should
don't
be in
think they're
everybody's
better though.
top four.
I don't
Four
think
is
they're a better team. That's all.
four is the floor
Four is the
for Philadelphia. Four is the floor.
okay. I'd say 5 is floor. Well, yeah, I'd say 4
Four
is probably floor. I was gonna say maybe you could argue that the Ravens or the Dolphins are better than them, but
Nah, four's the floor, but that four is fine for me.
yeah,
and I also my number four is also the floor, but I'll explain why I have them there. I have the Bills at four.
hmm.
Interesting.
Uh, they've lost 3 games now, and it's all because they've been too Josh Allen reliant. Hot take, hot take. I think Brian Dable made Josh Allen a better quarterback, and now Josh Allen is going back to just gunslinging because he's leading the league in interceptions right now. Do you guys know that?
No, I
I
didn't.
didn't, but I believe it.
Yeah,
I think
he's
you're
got
being too
10.
harsh on. He's not like year two Josh
They're
Allen. Let's not get twisted here.
they're the Mike Tyson of the NFL. They could knock you out before the first half, or if you go the distance with them, like it could go either way.
Maybe he just needs to be an underdog because he was like an underdog last year, kind of. And now like they're the favorites to win the Super Bowl, and he's like kind of I don't know, underperforming.
Yes.
Maybe he's an underdog. Maybe he needs that underdog.
Let's. I know this is power rankings, but let's not forget these guys were. These guys were the team that like was hyped to go undefeated until not undefeated, like hyped
But
to
they're
go
not
like
though. But they're not.
16-1 until 2 weeks ago.
But they're
Yeah,
not.
exactly.
I know, but like my point is that like I think there's a little too much recency bias there. Like obviously discount them for losing the last 2 games, but like
Yeah,
at the
maybe.
same time, that's 2 games out of 2 games out of 9 or 10 they've
No,
played.
I
Yeah.
understand. This
All I'm saying is, Jake, I get where you're coming from. That's all.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, I have the Vikings at 4.
Okay.
I
which
think
is
just
fair.
that my logic is out of these top 4 teams, I think these are the correct top 4. Out of these top 4 teams, they're the team that I'm the least scared to play.
Okay.
Like if I were to pick a team and say who do I want to play in the first round of the playoffs, I would pick the Vikings out of this group.
Absolutely.
Fair enough. Fair enough. That is a very good point.
I have the Bills at 3.
I have the Vikings
Um,
at three.
yeah, so I agree with everything you guys said. I would just I'm still more scared of them than the Vikings, even with Josh Allen's struggles the last couple of games.
Really, you think the Eagles are better than the Bills?
Right now, yeah. I am still discounting. Like again, I don't want to overreact to the last two games. At the same time, like it's power rankings. It's still there's still gonna be some recency bias in there, and
So
and
I totally agree with what Jake said, but I still don't have them at number 3. I have them at number 2. I've got the Vikings at 3 though. I don't think the Bills are worse than the Vikings or the Eagles. But
just-
I think the Eagles are a bit more complete.
But I think the Eagles are not as good as the Bills.
I think Josh Allen's better. I think the Eagles are a bit more of a complete team though. So if these two teams met in the playoffs, I would love that. Like if this is a Super Bowl matchup, that'd be sick.
Okay, that's fair. You guys got number 2, same.
I have the Eagles at 2.
Yeah, I don't like. I get
I
it.
have the Eagles at 2.
I get it.
These guys are a juggernaut. Washington beating them was just losing to your division rivals, which
It is. It happens.
you're gonna lose them. You're gonna lose to them every once in a while.
You know what? The same thing happens to Buffalo, but I think you put Philly and Buffalo head to head. I think Buffalo wins that game 8 out of 10 times.
8 out of 10 times. Wow.
Yes.
Okay. The good news is we all have the same number 1 here.
3, 2,
It's
1.
the Chiefs.
Oh,
Sorry.
Tyler just ruined the 3-2-1.
Zyler.
Sorry, guys.
Damn it.
Wait, ready? Okay, we can still do it. It just won't be as cool.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Chiefs.
It was still out of sync.
That was very
We're off our game, guys.
That's okay.
Zyler, that was all you, bro. That was all you that messed up.
You and Nate weren't in sync either.
Yeah, we were.
Were you?
Oh,
Okay.
Jake and I
I
were.
sincerely apologize for
Jake and I
my
were.
out of syncness.